We're hoping for water. Oh, thank goodness.
I'm actually concerned about up here. Look at that. I'm wondering if we're not leaking up there.
Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Frozen and thanks for joining me on another outdoor adventure. So today I am in Ohio doing a 35-mile-ish trail known as the Little Smokies. So we're comparing the Great Smoky Mountains to a trail found in Ohio. That means this trail has a lot to live up to, so we're definitely going to check it out. This is the Shawnee State Park. It's about 3 hours south of Columbus. It's Friday, I got off work at noon, drove down here, and it is now 4:30. So I got 6 miles to camp. Let's do it. So this trail consists of a northern loop and a southern loop. I'm actually going to combine them for the full 35, 34, somewhere around there. Can't remember the exact mileage off the top of my head. The parking lot back there you saw in the opening footage, it's actually under some major construction right now. So they're having you park down by the disc golf area, which is right down the road, not too far away. Easy walking distance, but I'm excited. This was another last minute trip. Found some time, got off work, and here I am. Now I got a new piece of gear on this trip. I took all of your suggestions from the Old Loggers Path video where I was asking for sleeping pad recommendations, and I ended up going with the Nemo Tensor. Anyway, I'm so excited to be out here on the first real trip of 2020. Not an overnight. It's gonna be great. Well, apparently, based on the signs of the trailhead, there are black bear and timber rattlesnakes here. I don't think we're gonna have a problem, but something to look out for. About 2 weeks ago, I got out and drove down about 3.5 hours to West Virginia. And I was gonna do a loop down there. I got in pretty late, again, like kind of how we're doing this trip. I got to find a campsite, camped out in my hammock, because I didn't have my new sleeping pad yet. And I started to walk down the trail, and we were just at the end of Hurricane Irene, I think it was. So there was a lot of rain, a lot of mud happening. And about 7 miles into the trail, I realized that I was in danger because of how muddy it was up past my shins, that I probably was gonna have to add another day to actually make it back to my car. And I had work on Monday, so I had to turn around, walk 7 miles back. Such a waste of time. But I did get a night out, so I can't complain. I do have the footage. I'm debating on whether to release it or not. Let me know if you guys want to see it. Little streams that are pretty dry. It's the beginning of September. I guess it's almost mid-September now at this point. But at the campsites, there's supposed to be some well pumps that you can get water from. Kind of relying on those this trip. I don't really know the water sources, so hopefully they're operational. And COVID hasn't put restrictions on those as well. We shall see. I bet this is beautiful in the springtime. Man. Temperatures are going to be hovering around the mid-70s during the day and mid to low 60s at night. So pretty good sleeping weather. Of course, being in a tent, not sure how that's going to go. It is really humid out here. It's like 80-90% humidity. So we'll see how it goes. Expecting to see how the condensation is going to work in the Z-Pax Plexamid tonight. But man, I can't wait to try out that sleeping pad. I'm excited. Thought I lost the trail back there for a second. There's I guess there was a whole bunch of downed trees and a whole bunch of like bulldozer tracks, kind of like what we're walking on right now, but like in 14 different directions. Like here's another one down here, but I'm seeing blazes again. I think they just knocked over all the trees that were blazed to begin with. So continuing our trek. It's a little after 6 o'clock. Looks like there's a little pond over here. Huh. That's pretty neat. Too bad I can't get water from that. Got a half a liter left, but I'm trying to save that for tomorrow. But I'm definitely hoping that the pump is working today, because there hasn't been much. I'm gonna have to rely on those the whole trip, it looks like, unfortunately. I think at campsite 6 there's an actual year-round stream, but nothing else was really mentioned on the research that I was doing. We'll see how it goes. Alright, here's the goofy map that I used Microsoft Paint to combine. It actually comes in 1, 2, 3 sections, but who wants to carry that around and figure it out? So here's where I think we are. I don't know if you can see right here at mile 4 where my thumb is. That's the second road crossing, so I'm thinking we got to go 2.2 or so miles left. A little less than 2 miles for water. So doing good. The time check is 6:30, so I should be in before dark, not a problem. Cool. We're just gonna make it though. I gotta quit stopping and admiring and start bearing one down. Here's the water. I just passed a dude, and I'm assuming it was 3 kids, 3 boys. And he said, "Hey, how you doing? We couldn't make it. Where's Camp 1? I think it's another mile, man." And sure enough, it's right here. Okay, we're hoping for water. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, don't waste it. Oh, life-saving water. I'm thirsty. What's funny is my old Sawyer Squeeze had about 1,700 or so miles on it, and it was faster than the micro, but I just got too tired of it. Let's see how this guy does. Wow, is that good? All right, that means we're close to camp. I'm gonna get 2 liters, and then we'll head the 0.2 down to camp. Okay, looks like we're getting close. Tomorrow, the adventure will continue down that way, but for now, we're heading to campsite 1. Here's hoping that there's nobody there if the site is full, which I'm not anticipating. I did see a little stealth site over there, but let's keep it legal for now, for sure. It is a state park. All right. At camp, there's 2 other people here, so I'll be brief. And I'm just gonna get set up and enjoy the night. Still rocking the Light AF multi-day pack. It's perfect for summer, man. It's great. I'm all set up. Here's the Nemo Tensor right here. And we'll take a look at this tomorrow whenever we can see it. Probably at the next camp. But this is promising. Camp set up. I don't need to eat because I already had dinner on the way here since I arrived so late. Figured I'd be starving by the time I got to camp. So there's a fire ring here. I might make a little fire, but I'm not going to be out here too long. Alright everybody, that'll about do it for me for tonight. I'm going to enjoy my little fire, maybe about an hour, and then head into the tent, listen to an audiobook, and fall fast asleep, hopefully, on that Nemo Tensor. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night everybody. Good morning, everybody. Some people still sleeping, so I'm gonna be quiet. But it's about 6:30. I'm cooking breakfast down here. Not that you could see that. Gonna have some coffee, oatmeal, Pop-Tart, and get on the trail. pretty good night, but whew. We'll talk later. I don't want to wake people up. Good morning, everybody, officially. Sorry about the lack of camp footage. I know that's something that I really enjoy watching. I'm sure you guys do too. But I slept pretty good on the Tensor once I figured out how I needed to lay. And it's really funny for those that are just joining the channel for this video and don't know me. I've been in a hammock for 5 years, so switching to a tent, try it out to get ready for, whew, that's a hill. Get ready for another through hike, Pacific Crest Trail, in 5 years or so. And I'll be bringing a tent on that one. Did a AT with a hammock. I'm sorry guys, that was a hill, especially early in the morning. Anyway, yeah, once I got situated, it was pretty good. I got down to low 60s last night. Got 17 miles to do today to Camp 5. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Got a little bit of a view. You can kind of see the outline of probably what we're going over next. Trail has been up and down and up and down. Good conditioning hike here, for sure. Sucks you can't see anything because of the fog, but I'm not complaining. Not yet. There's a north loop and then a south loop. So basically a big loop with a connector in the middle. The northern loop, which is what we're on right now, is labeled in the guide as masochistic. It just says it's up and down and up and down and up and down. The southern loop is apparently a lot easier. So I'm planning to make the miles up once we get to the southern loop, but I'm just taking my time and enjoying the morning because it's just the right temperature out for perfect hiking. Had some music in this morning and it's wonderful. On a little picnic bench I'm chilling on, but I really probably should get moving. So I figured I'd show you how fast the brand new Sawyer Squeeze is. Maybe if I have some footage of the old one, I'll put it up there for you. But we got a little less than a liter in this guy. So check this out. Start the clock. Ready? It's quite a difference there, guys. Oh, I wish it did that all the time. All right. For those that have been asking, still talking in my Tramley over Google Hangouts. It's kind of blurry right now, but saying good morning. Free downpours. Love Mark. Actually, I'll tell that story because I don't think you guys have heard it. And I wasn't a part of it, so I'm telling it secondhand. For those that remember Murica.
Grab my pole and say my name!
Thomas!
No! My trail name!
Murica!
Yeah!
They, Lucky, Tongs, and Kathmandu and all them, they used to spend most of their nights in the shelters along the AT. And I guess Murica had woken up a little late, or someone had just come back from a privy or something. And he goes, "For downpours?" And Lucky says, "What?" He goes, "For downpours." And Tongs is like, we can't understand you, Murica. and he's like, "Did you get the food down for us?" And it came out like free downpours. You guys think this one made a sound? I don't know. Anyway, looks like we're almost at campsite 2. So I heard, from the map at least, that there's a restroom there, and that's good timing for me. Dropped my base weight a little bit, and there's a privy right there. So great, didn't even need my trowel today. Awesome. Well, here's the trail, and here is the tree. I'm trying to find a way around it. I guess my best bet is to go up. Holy cow. Or I sneak through here, I guess is another possibility. Maybe. Well, now what? I guess under. We'll go under this guy. Come on, you got it. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Okay. That was a big guy too. Good morning, little guy. I ran into about 100 of your people this morning. At least you're off the trail though. I don't know whether to have lunch over here in this beautiful field under a tree maybe. There it is right there, Camp Oyo. Oh, that's cool. Boy Scout camp. Really cool. Privy here, and not much else, so I think I'll continue a little bit. Alright, here's where I'm gonna have lunch, right on this bridge right here. Trail continues down that road. We're almost done with the north loop, but good spot for lunch here. I'll take it. Okay, I got a Packet Gourmet Trailside bean and cheese burrito. Alright, I need 4 ounces of water basically. Oh man, I lost one of my little earbud pieces. It's supposed to look like that, with a little blue thing that goes in your ear. Darn. Luckily I got more at home, I think. I hope so. I love those headphones. Anchor Curve. Sound Curve? Yeah, no, Anchor Curve headphones. These are the same ones I had on the AT, and they're very water resistant. They're nice and loud. They have like a 8 to 10 hour battery. They're pretty good. It is about time to redo the felt on my stove. Maybe I'll just make a new one. Actually, do you guys want to see a video on how to make this guy? I think I've had a couple requests for it. Let me know. I also got to remake my pot koozie because it's falling apart as well. The same one I had on the AT. So maybe I'll make a video for that too. Let's see, that's about 1, 2, 3, 4. A whole bunch of stuff floating around in my water. Turned out to be a beautiful day today. Clouds cleared up, fog dissipated, now the sun's out, blue skies. It's a good day, it's boiling already. Oops, screwed that one up. All right. All right. All right, just crossed over State Route 125. So I think this starts the southern loop now. So we're done with the northern one, and it's taking me uphill. So let's get to it. No, I'm not running it. All right, guys, I'll say it again. The elevation here is no joke. Not what I was expecting out of Ohio for sure. Everyone warned me. I don't know. Every other trail I've done in Ohio was like flat, like 200 feet of gain maybe, across like 20 miles. There's some up and downs here, boy. Finally getting a view. And as a bonus, it's windy and there's no bugs chasing me right now because they can't. So pretty good. I'm actually gonna do something I never do. I'm gonna stop and take a break. Usually I just take a break for lunch and I just go to camp, but I'm feeling a little break today. It's hot. It's hot out here. I need some water. Wow. Oh yeah. So the road that we're going to be traveling on now is a sign that says danger, large truck traffic. So let's see if we see some large trucks today. Finally got off that trucking road. I'm using it to harvest timber like I thought. Read that sign at the other end. But walked that road for probably a mile or longer even. I was on there for a while. And I was thinking to myself as I was walking, I was like, man, there's not many views here, but I bet this place looks spectacular in the fall just because it's such a, long green tunnel, if you will. Not really any views yet, but man, I should have came here next month, I think. Wow, guys, it is getting hot out here. I think we're at Camp 4, meaning we got 5 more miles left to Camp 5. I just stopped and take a break. It's the heat's getting to me a little bit now. The heat and humidity and direct sunlight up on that mountain over there. We just got down off that mountain, and I think there is water right over here, but I'm gonna cool down a little bit and then definitely get some water. Whew. Wow, it's got to be in the 80s now. That's crazy. It's hotter than predicted for sure. I think it was only supposed to be like mid 70s today. That was the greatest water source ever. That one's actually spring driven, and that's what I was counting on being down here right next to the stream bed. The other ones, it appears that somebody lugs up, jugs of water and fills up the wells. But this one, there's no well around here. I checked up there, didn't see anything. And I didn't feel bad taking a little buff bath. Just got completely soaked and took a little shower. Man, does that feel good. Lots of road walking on this Shawnee State Park loop. Yeah, this way. Which I'm okay with. I mean, there's woods surrounding you. It's not like you're in high traffic areas at all. There's a minor road walk with traffic on it, but other than that, that was it. Anyway, barreling on toward camp. It's about 1:30. There's your scenery. It's about time, Shawnee. This looks cool. Debated on going swimming, but it's pretty shallow. And it's really muddy because I almost slipped in over there. But that is pretty cool. Nice little pond. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen any timber rattlesnakes today. It's perfect weather for it. And then they'll be sunning on a rock somewhere. Oh man, I wish we could see. Three and a half miles to camp, maybe. So I have a little bit of a dilemma, and I'm thinking maybe if I talk it out, it'll be easier to decide. So here we go. It is 3:30. I'm within a mile from camp, I'm pretty sure. So 17 miles, almost down. Probably will be there about 4 o'clock. I kind of want to keep hiking because I'm feeling really good since taking that bath at that little spring well. Problem is, the next campsite is 3 miles away, and it just so happens to be the most popular campsite. Mileage works out great. That would put me in for a 20-mile day, which I guess I'm good with. I wasn't sure I was able to hit that mileage yet, but I'm back. So that's good. I'm happy about that. Really happy. I just don't know. Oh, hello, black snake. Check this out. Are you a black snake? Yeah, you're a black snake. All right, cool. Are you dead? You're not dead, are you, buddy? Oh, that would be a shame. Let's see. I'm gonna touch your tail, bud, just to get you off the trail, all right? Oh, dude. Oh, yeah, he's alive. You're content there. You're good, buddy. Anyway, like I was saying, it's a pretty popular campsite, and it's only about a mile away from the road, so it might be overcrowded. And if that happens, I'm gonna have to put in for a 25-mile day, which I don't know if I fill up for that. I probably could do it, but then I'm in the same boat where I'm getting there late, and I think we just go to Camp 5. I think that's the safe thing to do here. Should be hitting it within the next 20 minutes or so. If you're gonna come down here, make sure you are in tip-top shape if you're gonna attempt this loop, for sure. I might have my loops backwards. I originally said the north loop was the hard one. I'm thinking the south loop is the hard one. I don't know, man. They're both pretty hard so far. The Nemo Tensor. Here it is, right here. So I think this weighs in at about a pound, I want to say. This is the regular non-mummy cut, and this also comes with a stuff sack and a pump sack that you can use to blow it up. I'm not going to bring the pump sack or the stuff sack. The pump sack, I can just use my Nyloflume pack liner. This is the bag that kind of makes all my important gear, like my quilts, waterproof. So what I would do is I would just open up the valve here. I would collect some air inside this Nyloflume bag, same way you would do with a pump sack. Fold it down and kind of push my finger in so there's a little opening, and just kind of wrap my hand around the nozzle here. Okay, and because that's a one-way valve, I can take my time and I can just keep doing that over and over again. Is the pump sack more efficient? For sure, but I don't know, I don't need to carry it. It's just one extra thing for me to lose or misplace, and you know, it's not necessary for me. So I did get a little bit of chafing today, actually. I got some pretty bad chafing today on the man parts. So I am going to show you what I do to fix that. I use these little one-use packets. I got a little thing of A&D ointment, right? And some baby powder. Put the A&D ointment on the troublesome area very lightly, just kind of coat it, don't just squeeze it on. and then fill your pants with baby powder all over. This combination works unbelievably well. Now you can try Body Glide, but what I don't like about that is, first of all, if it's already chafed, it hurts going on. And second of all, you just feel sticky. And I can't stand that. So these two things. Alright, so I'm reading this Packet Gourmet pasta beef bolognese, and this isn't a boil in a bag, but we're going to make it a boil in a bag because I definitely don't feel like doing all these instructions. What we're going to do, first of all, it has you boil 12 ounces of water, then add this and olive oil to the water, and then cook it for 9 minutes, stirring once until half of the pasta water remains, and then we're going to add the bolognese mix to the main meal pouch, then add 4 ounces. That's too much. We're going to add everything in here after the water boils and see what it tastes like. And I'm sure it'll be totally fine. It came out perfectly fine. I'm not a big chef out here. I play hiker out here. I don't play chef. So, but if that's your deal, it's fine with me. I just want to eat. Oh man, is that good. Packet Gourmet, you knocked this out of the park. Wow. That's probably one of the best ones I've ever had. Wow. It's still really hot. 790 calories in this guy. It's pretty good. Walking down to this second area campsite for reference. Not that tree, but that tree right there, right behind that is my tent. My tent. And this, we might actually get that scattered thunderstorm. Maybe. Nah, that's moving way too fast. I doubt it. This is the only other tent site here, and you can see it's pretty overgrown, but it's got a nice view. But this is a little too open for me. I mean, I guess I could go underneath that tree, but we walked all through that today. Today got up to 85 degrees. That's why I was dying of heat, for sure. And unfortunately, starting at 1 a.m. tonight, it is going to rain until 4 p.m. tomorrow. Anyway, guys, I'm letting the night die down here, and I'm gonna be getting in the tent in about an hour maybe, and I'll be listening to an audiobook. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow morning for rain. Good night, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It's about 5:45. Got 12 miles into town. It's into the car. I mean, I got a lot of condensation on the tent. I don't know if you guys can see that right here. Mainly what I'm worried about is this up here, though. That little Grosgain loop, or whatever you want to call it, that's pretty soaked. And it's the only one that I can see that's wet. I'm wondering if the rain's actually getting in somehow there. I don't know. I'll have to take a closer look at that tomorrow when I can do some testing on it. But there's so much water coming through here, guys. Wow. Yeah, that's gotta be an issue for sure. Look at that. Wow. Anyway, that ain't gonna work. Ah, boy. Yeah, it's like splashing on me. Like, it's doing its job. It's running down the wall and out the side over here, which is where it should be, but that's leaking quite bad. Anyway, I gotta get up and get out. Officially good morning, everybody. I think I'm gonna have to reevaluate my rain gear. I'm wet already, like I'm soaked. I'm thinking about when I get to the Camp 6, which should be pretty soon here, just rocking my normal hiking clothes, because man, what's the point? My pants are soaked. The jacket has water in the elbows from lifting up the camera. Finally getting some scenery here. Some streams. Must be getting close to Camp 6. Nice little pine tree area. Well, looks like I should have pushed those extra miles yesterday. There's nobody here at Camp 6. Oh well. Figures, that's a nice campsite too. There's some more down there, but it's through a creek. I don't really care to check that out right now, but oh well, what can you do? I still had a good night at my campsite. It's pretty cool, but this is always my favorite stuff to camp in right here. Little pine tree forest. Lots of water crossings so far today. Trying to find a trail. Just crossed a stream. I don't know where I'm going now. It's this way. Guess I go under. I hate going under trees just in case. I gotta crawl under this one because it's so freaking big. Alright guys. I don't know if that happened last night. It sure looks like it happened last night. Nah, that's old. Never mind. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what would you do here? Do you think it's straight? Or do you think it's right here? I went that way before. Let's try this way. I'm honestly not sure. This looks promising. This is probably it. Block that other path so people don't take it. Because that's pretty bad. There. You can almost see a view back there. Pretty good. Alright. It's about 9:30. Not sure how far I'm in. Once we get to the next campsite, I'll be able to tell you that. Just saw a sign back there that said we are on the Buckeye Trail, the North Country Scenic Trail, and the Shawnee Backpackers Loop all at the same time right now. That's pretty neat. Another little view here on top of the 50th mountain that I've climbed today. Oh, it's actually raining pretty hard. I didn't realize. Man, these uphills are pretty crazy. They have not changed since the North Loop at all. I keep showing you the flat parts because it's impossible to talk when you're going up these hills. I probably sound like a big old baby, but man, come here and tell me that this trail's easy. It's a conditioning trail. That's what this is. still raining. Today's a good day though. Good mood, good spirits. There was a couple stupid uphills and down, but for the most part now it's just this. It's really relaxing actually. All right. How about that? Let's see. I think I actually might be parked in this lot. Oh yeah, okay. I know where I'm at. That's great. Woohoo! Yes. 12 miles before 12 o'clock. It is 11:41. I am glad that I did get out for a 3-day. I did the exact mileage that I wanted to without any real issues. Got to keep testing the tent, and I finally found a sleeping pad that works. That's the best thing. I'm so happy. Again, I thought it was going to be like finding my pair of shoes, but we got it on the 4th try. So that's good. Anyway, comparing this place to the Smokies, I think is a big injustice. This is nothing like the Smokies. There's some crazy ups and downs, some crazy elevation, but you know, the Smokies is just a beautiful place to visit. And I'm not saying that this trip is totally not worth doing, because there's some pretty good stuff to see here, especially in the southern loop. I really enjoyed from Camp 6 on back to the parking lot, but I'll let you guys take that information with what you will. Any questions for me or my gear, leave it down in the comments, and I'll see you down there. And find time and go on your own adventure. I'll see you on the trail. Have a good one, everybody.